Let's go ahead and give your Simmental Heifer exhibitors out here another big round of applause. I think when we get our class winners in their respective seconds, we've got a really nice lineup, and I think this was probably the largest numbers in terms of breed division that we had, and there was a lot of good in a lot of those females that we saw. Hopefully you can see what I was trying to find in terms of building them right, making them fundamentally correct, and then trying to find the extras amongst the ones that fit that bill. I think our class winners are good representations of that. I think it's close out here. There's 3 in particular that are kind of in contention. With that said, I'll go out and take one more look. I'll pick you a champion in reserve. But again, one more time, put your hands together for all your Simmental exhibitors out in the ring.
Congratulations to Carly Rains. Champion came from the spring yearling heifer class, the middle one there. The other one was the spring heifer from January 1st, 2020 to February 8th, 2020. Champion Simmental, sponsored by State Line Farm Simmentals. Excuse me, that's a reserve champion. Sponsorship by Jim and Ellen Zavonic of Wymore. Champion Simmental breeding heifer, sponsored by Tronic Simmentals of Wymore. All right, at the ring now will be the champion and reserve champions from each respective breed coming in to compete for the champion and reserve champion overall breeding heifer here at the 2020 Gage County Fair. A reminder, the Stocker Feeder Show, we're going to give the judge a quick short break after this show, and we'll get right into the Stocker Feeders. In the ring now is the selection of our champion and reserve champion breeding heifer here at the 2020 Gage County Fair. Those who are showing stock or feeders, that show will begin shortly after this one. We'll get the champion reserve champion selected, give our judge a chance for a quick break, and then we'll go right into your show. Now's a good time. We'd like to thank once again judges today is Jefferson Keller of St. Paul, Nebraska, owner of Keller Cattle Company. He's on the UNL judging team in 2016 and actually coached that for 3 years. So thanks again, Jefferson, for your time here today.
I'd ask you to please put your hands together for all your breed champions that we've got out here in the ring. I think it's been an incredible show, and it's been awfully fun to sort through, and I know it's been a long day. I'll try not to get too wordy because I'm sure you're all tired of hearing me talk today anyway, but I tried to take enough time to get everybody a good look and give you an honest evaluation of where I think the cattle are. I'm really happy with the lineup of breed champions that we have out here. I think there's good in all of them. There's certainly variation, as you'd expect from breed, and we've got a lot of different ages out here as well. But I think there's a lot of good in each and every one of the females we've got in the ring. It's been a really impressive show for me, and I knew it would be after sorting through showmanship this morning, and good heifer after good heifer after good heifer kept coming in the ring, and it certainly didn't disappoint. Like I said, I'm not going to take too long here on the microphone, but before I go out and select your champion reserve, just want to, I know we're not done for the day, we've still got the feeder calves, but while we've got a crowd, I want to thank the Gage Valley Fair for having me out to sort through your cattle today. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, showmanship was great this morning working with your kids. Was really, really impressed there. The market show, the top end was awesome, and there's no slouch here in terms of quality. I think we've kind of ramped it up a notch even past that, and I want to give one more, shout out to everybody involved in this fair. You know, we started the day off with saying the Pledge of Allegiance and the 4-H pledge, and with everything that's going on in the world right now, I think that shows what this industry is about. You know, and my hat's off to you. I thank you for doing that. I have not judged a county fair or been a part of a county fair that has taken the time to do that, and I think that's really important. Showing cattle goes way beyond what happens in the ring, and if you hear my radio interview that I did this morning, I talked about that, and I said that what would my advice be to parents? Not just the kids, but my advice to parents is, you know, everybody gets wrapped up in wanting to win so bad, and that's obviously why we do this, but that's not the goal of the project, right? Why we do this is to raise the next generation of agriculturalists that are going to go out there and make sure that agriculture continues to thrive in the world and represents us very well, and I think that's what we need to not lose sight of and get too wrapped up in just worrying about chasing banners or purple ribbons or things like that. So, like I said, my hat's off to everybody that's been involved here today. Again, thank you for having me out. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go out and take one more look. I'm sure you can tell I'm not too good at hiding what I'm thinking. It's kind of down to a handful of heifers here, and I wish I could pick a top 5. But I'll take one more look. I'll pick you a champion. We'll bring in that respective reserve, and I'll get your reserve. But again, please put your hands together with one more big round of applause for all your heifer exhibitors out here in the ring.